This game and the streaming broadcast rights to this game are the sole and exclusive property of the WPIAL. Any broadcast of this game is intended exclusively for the benefit of the North Catholic Sports Network audience. Any use, rebroadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of the WPIAL is prohibited.
Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, as we are broadcasting to you live from the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex in Cranberry Township for this Class Single A rivalry matchup between the McDowell Trojans and your own North Catholic Trojans here on the North Catholic Sports Network and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Hello everyone, my name is Alex Brown alongside Callie Martis and Owen Hoffman, as well with Alex Jackson at ice level. Tonight is a huge night for both teams as we are in the midst of a dogfight to the end of this regular season with seeds 2 to 6 and the Varsity A Gold Division all within 4 points of each other. McDowell coming into this game is the 3 seed with 21 points, boasting a 10-3-1 record with that lone overtime loss coming at the hands of North Catholic in the first game of the season on October 4th. Up in Erie, with North coming from behind to win 5-4 in overtime with a game winner from Colin Gannaro. North comes into this one as the 5 seed. They are 9-3-1 in the year with 19 points overall, and with a win tonight, they'd be tied in points, but they would still leap over McDowell, keeping a game in hand on them, and get the 3 seed behind Quaker Valley, who they also will be tied in points with, and they have one more matchup with this year. McDowell is led by the all-star line of Nico Cataldi, Breda Martin, and Ty Turner, which has accounted for 52 of their 77 goals this year. Callie, what does North have to do tonight to shut down that top line of McDowell?
Well, Alex, this whole game, North is going to be sending out their top line against the top line for McDowell, which is DiGiotano, Laura Quinte, and Barry. And Sam DiGiotano with 11 points on the season, Laura Quinte with 16 points on the season, and Ryan Barry with 20 points on the season. So Coach Hoffman's going to have that line go against the big line for McDowell, but also North Catholic has got to play some shutdown defense in this game against McDowell if they want to win this one. They got to make those smart plays, not force those passes, be careful with the blue line. And also on the other side, they got to get those shots on net. You got to get shots if you want to score.
Absolutely. And something North Catholic has done well this year is penalty kill. Penalty kill, North Catholic is boasting the 3rd best penalty kill in all of Single A. But then they play a team in McDowell. McDowell has the best power play percentage in all of Single A. So it's going to be a battle of the special teams. Last time these two teams played in October, North Catholic was 3 for 5 on the power play, and McDowell was 2 for 5. So that's another thing, stay out of the box tonight too for North Catholic. But when you get these rivalry matchups, Callie, what do you think they're feeling right now on both sides?
I'd say excitement. You got a little bit of the nerves too, because you know this is a big game, especially when you're thinking about the playoffs. They're not too far away. So both teams, I think, are definitely a little nervous, but excited to get this one going. It's going to be a big matchup.
McDowell's, including this game, the next 4 for McDowell are against playoff teams, are currently in the playoff picture, I should say. North Catholic tonight, they play 2 against Montour, and then they play against in between those two Montour games, they play against Quaker Valley. And Quaker Valley's there's going to be some big games Quaker Valley's playing coming down the stretch with where they're at in the standings. Games like this, moments are created, names are remembered. Expect intensity. Expect playoff-like hockey. Rivalries are deepened and strengthened as we're underway in this one. Cataldi quickly into the zone, in front. Nice play by Ryan Berry. Takes up the stick of Martin, and the other way North Catholic goes. Sam DiGaetano with the puck. He did not play in that first game of the year against McDowell as he was hurt with a broken collarbone. Did film for that game. Wished to be in it. Now is in a game against McDowell here in January. DiGaetano with it now in front. Just rolls off his stick. Battles for it now as it goes to the corner. Hit around the boards. Cataldi now. Hits it out towards the front of the ice. Martin gets it. Martin takes it in. Shot off the stick of Artem Romanov and out of play.
This game's starting off with some speed. Teams moving end to end here.
This is a senior line for North Catholic. Brock Varley, Rosario Alessandra, the captain, and Chase Colorero. And they had a big night last week as North Catholic plays it around their own end. Dumps in. Taken out the other way here by McDowell. And dumped in to the North Catholic end. Colin Gennaro goes back to get this one. He had 2 goals in the last game these two teams played, including the OT winner. Ryder Graff backhands it around over to Gennaro. Gennaro takes possession of it. Off the stick of a McDowell player, number 32, Wendell Nativad. But North Catholic ended up getting into the attacking end. Lim up the boards, kept in. For the moment by Dunn, now it's taken out. Now behind the net, John Pontello. And Connor Corrigan is his final D pair. Pontello with it now. Up the boards. Boards backhanded out by Beckett Dunn. Dumped into the North Catholic end and hit aside by Dylan Bork. Logan Pierce was the one who shot it in. Risher now takes it up the ice off the pass from Dunn. Risher skates in, still has possession of it, gets a whack, still backhands it around. Quinn Tyler now. Quinn Tyler to Risher. Nice pass to him. Now up to Beckett Dunn. Pass is just a little bit too far in front of him. Now in the corner with it. Up the half wall, still kept in by Risher. Now hit up the boards by Pierce. Maintained in the zone by Dunn. Pierce now. Backhands it back around. Beckett Dunn was still there. Goes off his stick though and taking up the ice now. Hit down by Harrison Parra. Now Connor Berry chips it down the ice. Words played by Tommy Vanderlip, who hits it down the ice. No one there from McDowell, and there's an icing. And we'll set it down to Alex Jackson at ice level.
Thank you, Alex and Callie. Well, this has been a game that you maybe heard some murmurs about in the hallways. Everyone's really excited for this one. Interesting stat for you. McDowell's top line, their top 3, combines for 113 points. Meanwhile, the Trojans' entire team combines for 108. So there was a lot of talent on this McDowell lineup, and I had a chance to talk to Coach Hoffman just before he went out for this game, and he says that this is probably their biggest game to date. This is a team they know well. They beat them in overtime the beginning of the season back in Erie. And they're not trying to reinvent the wheel to win this one. Just take advantage of their opportunities and play a hard-fought game, and we're in for a good one. Back up to you guys. Thanks.
Nico Cataldi had a goal and assist when they met earlier in this year. Take out everybody. Digantano to Barry. Ryan Barry, North Catholic's lead goal scorer. Shot, save made.
Good rush there from the top line. North Catholic. Barry with the nice shot. And goaltender for McDowell. Nice save. Both teams
yeah, both.
Pretty even play so far.
A correction on my part. Ryan is the leading point getter for North Catholic. But Chase Catarera leads the team in goals with 9. Ryan Barry with 7. And Catarera's especially come on as of late. Cataldi now. Pushed off to the side by Connor Barry. Digantano now up the wall, kept in at the point, but not for long. Nice play there by Emilio Larquente to hug that wall, and he got it out. They dumped it back in. They were offside. Face-off won by McDowell. Cataldi goes to chase it. Connor Barry will be back first. Barry whips it around. Nice stick there by Digantano, and it gets out to center. Alex Lim with for McDowell. A hard pass up to Cataldi, who maintains it and flips it in. Bork catches it and keeps it for a whistle. Dylan Bork, 550 minutes played. He's had 328 shots on him this year. He stopped 308 of them. Remarkable. And a fifth of those came against McDowell in his first game of the year. Catarera's shot, save made. That was one up high. Another shot there from Alessandro, stopped as well. Ryan Elkin, the senior goaltender for McDowell. Solid early. Chase Catarera gets a stick on that. Pierce behind. Goes right by the skate of Varley. And hit up the half wall. Nice play by Catarera to get a stick on that pass that was going through the center of the ice. That was from Nico Valentine. Pierce now looking for Valentine. He gets it to him. Valentine back across the ice. Colin Ganera is going to get there first. Chips it up to Alessandro. Alessandro dumps it in nicely. Into the zone they go. Tommy Vanderlip hit around the boards where there was a jam at the corner. Now chipped out nicely. And taken up the ice here by McDowell. Gino Heenan. Nice play by Colin Ganera to get it. And hit it down the ice. No icing. Pierce up the wall. Brewski. Nice forecheck there by Beckett Dunn. And now Brewski takes it up. Brewski is shot. That one goes wide. Kept in the zone by McDowell. Now at the point. Tommy Vanderlip. Hit it deep. And now it's backhand way down the ice. That will be an icing. As Beckett Dunn just got it the heck out of there. Callie, what have you seen so far in terms of the lines, the line matchups?
They seem pretty even to me so far, to be honest. I mean, North Catholic has come out flying here in the first period, especially they've had some great plays defensively with those good stick checks, and offensively they've been getting their shots. I mean, both teams pretty even play. Definitely come out. Both want to win for sure. North Catholic is keeping McDowell on their toes for sure.
McDowell is at the best first period of any team in the division this year. Shot, save made on Quinn Tyler by goaltender Elkin. But this year in the first period, McDowell has scored 31 goals. That's best in the division. So if you can weather the storm of McDowell's first period, which is North's worst period, over the course of this year, I think that's a success.
That's a big momentum booster for sure.
They were down 3-1 after the first period up in Erie earlier this year, and they had to come back from behind and win it. Maybe they play from ahead in this one. We'll see. Dumped in by Braden Martin. Connor Berry hits around the boards. Cataldi was there first. Now Martin here at the top of the circle. His shot. That goes high. Romanov gets it as he took the puck of Alec Kuhn. Now it's kept in off the turnover forced by McDowell. Now, oh, what a pass in front by Cataldi. Went right by both of his teammates. Now Ryan Berry, great pass across. DiGaetano win a shot. Save made by Elkin. Cataldi has some hands.
He does.
And this is a man that has had over 100 points within the last 2 years.
That's crazy.
And he still has 5 more games after this one this season. Just in the regular season. Taken out here, Cataldi, the captain, shoots it wide. Lim keeps it in at the point. Turner turns it in deeper. Nice play by Connor Berry. He's played great defense early in this one. Ryan Berry passes it across. DiGaetano tried to get it with one stick, couldn't. Now flags it down and gets it himself nicely. Chips it up down the ice. There will be no icing. Ryan Berry goes into chase. Lim back with it. Oh, Ryan Berry picks his pocket. A shot save made. He's pushed into the net, and it's still now behind the goal line. Great play by Ryan Berry. Ryan Berry gets it again. Kept in by Lair Quinte. North Catholic goes for a change. The first line for McDowell remains out there. Now, though, Cataldi will head off. Martin went up the ice. Now the other way they go. The senior line now. Varley, Connerero, and Alessandro. Connerero in front. No one there. Brock Varley now behind the net. Gets the puck. Has some space. Tries to get out in front. Elkin there. It's a scramble for it. Pushing and shoving now down to the ice goes Varley. But Elkin had it. And we've seen the senior line, Callie, really blossom in the last few games that we've done.
Yeah, they have. They've been definitely producing for North Catholic. As last game, I think that line had majority of the points. Yeah, 4 goals for North Catholic last game.
Taken up the ice here by McDowell. Left behind, wasn't able to be maintained. As they went up the ice, Wendell Navitad couldn't hold it on. Graph a shot, save made by Elkin. Great play there by McDowell. That was Gino Heenan. Now Heenan with it now. Gets a shot, that one goes wide. Big hit by Varley. Now the other way they go. 2-on-1 for North Catholic. Alessandro. Oh, Connerero wasn't skating with him. Graff up the boards. Finds Alessandro, whose nice tip dumps it in. Hit out of the zone looking for Brewski. Didn't get to him. But now a turnover there by Pontello leads it to be taken into the zone. Devin Bell, nice recovery. Playing a little catch there with number 92, Harrison Parra. But McDowell's forced to play within their own end. Skated up through the neutral zone by McDowell. They can't let him do that. Now in front, Pontello gives a nice hit to knock Brewski out of the front of the net. Pontello's still battling for 2-on-1 there in the corner. Grindstaff comes in to help him. It does so effectively. Now a shot that goes high from Hayden Franos. And Franos plays it now. Brewski looking to chip it to his teammate Danny Conrad, couldn't. Romanov to Barry. Barry up the boards to his brother Ryan Barry. That one's hit down the ice, no ice. Romanov, oh, he took a spill in the corner, got his skate cut up in the boards. Larry Quinte comes to help him out. Turner was the one there with him. He hits it around Digantano, Barry there on that boards. Now Larry Quinte comes to help there as well. Backhands it around, Romanov skate hard to meet Turner. Turner chips it around. Connor whips it around, and down the ice it goes. That will be an icing. With 6:05 to go in the first. And so far, North Catholic has gotten more offense, Callie.
They have. They lead in the shot column 8-4 so far. And you notice North Catholic, they've been making a lot of those good defensive plays that have led to those great offensive chances. You've especially seen that from Ryan Barry. I think it was a couple shifts ago where he had that good stick check at the blue line and carried it in for a shot. And North Catholic with a great opportunity there.
Cataldi whips it across, not on net. Digantano hits it hard off the boards, looking for Larry Quinte. He got it to him. A little bit too far in front of him, though. Oh, that shot went off of Romanov. Nice job by Romanov to get down and get a piece of that. Shot right in front from point-blank range. Turned away by Bork on Turner. Now Braden Martin keeps it in. Hit off the boards and out by Connor Barry. Hit right back in, though. And hit the rest of the way down by Barry. Martin chips it around. Beckett done, but Quinn Rashore has it at center. Chips it to Ryan Barry. Trying to get it across to Beckett Dunn. Wasn't there. Ryan Barry now dumps it in. Risher's flying so far tonight. Beckett Dunn is shot. Turned away by Elkin. And he chips it up into the netting. Let's send it down to Alex Jackson.
Thank you, guys. Well, this game felt like a bit of a stalemate there for a while. I mean, both teams just unable to deliver in the neutral zone, just get it across. But now it feels a little more back and forth. I mean, McDowell seemed to have the advantage a little bit there with quite a few close calls on goalie Dylan Bork, but he's been able to save all of them. And he's got one of the highest, or if not the highest, save percentage in all of single A. And you can tell these guys are just playing with some fire. I mean, this is an intense matchup for both these teams. These teams really want to win. I'll send it back up to you guys. Thank you.
This third line get another nice offensive chance there. They play well, this third line. Support taking down the ice, trying to chip it in front. That didn't work out. Now hard back off the boards. No ice. Pierce looking around for Vanderlip. Valentine was on that boards, but he wasn't there at that moment. Ryder Graff kept it in. Vanderlip now back around to the boards in front of him. Taken up down the left wing side and dumped in by Gino Heenan. A line that is no short for points themselves this year. Bork stops that one from the point from Vanderlip. And so far, Callie, the momentum can really go either way, and you can feel it within the building.
Yeah, for sure. Both teams playing with heart and with energy. And I mean, a lot of north and south hockey, back and forth, both teams trading opportunities. This is going to be, I'm feeling it's going to be a good game, tight game.
John Pontello. Over to Connor Corrigan. Went off his stick. Connor Corrigan chases it, though. Nice stick on that one. Colorado got it out. Now Alessandro hits it down. Good play there by Vanderlip. He's in a battle with Brock Varley. But it does work out for McDowell as Brewski hits it across to his teammate Para, who hits it in. Now a turnover there by Corrigan. Nicely defended by Brock Varley and dumped right back in by Para. Pontello up to Alessandro. Alessandro to Colorero. Colorero with it. Enters the zone. Nice hit to push him to the side. Hit out in front looking for Varley. Didn't get to him. That was a great hit by Bryce Peterson, who's in a battle with Colorero now. Nice player by Connor Berry to keep it in at the point. Peterson, though, with it now. Far side. No one there for McDowell except Artem Romanov of North Catholic. Romanov skates in with a nice move. Artem, a shot, save made. Chase got to stay on the ice here, and he does. He has to play defense here as Artem was caught up the ice there on that rush. Save there by Bork. And now Connor Berry's played excellent. That one goes off the stick of Brock Varley and down the ice, icing. It was Jacob Benowitz on the shot on Bork.
Bork once again making key saves for North Catholic. He stopped a lot of those low slot shots that McDowell's had, and usually that's the prime scoring place on the ice. So Bork doing an excellent stop, keeping those out of the net.
Connor Berry airlifts that one out, looking for his brother Ryan, who has the speed. Going down, Lim, who took it off of previously, doesn't so again. Then he got help from Bray Martin, nicely kept in by Emilio Laraquinte, but hit out by Turner. Connor Berry, a pass that skips by a couple of sticks into the McDowell and no icing. Lim pressured again by Berry. Ty Turner hits it around the boards, kept into the point by Artem Romanov. And now Bryce Peterson hits it up off the boards and out. Laraquinte now, Berry dumps it in on the backhand. Didn't get far. Peterson had it about the top of the circle. Lim, Turner, now Cataldi, who enters North Catholic's end. Cataldi, strong in the puck, skates around the net, looking in front, off the pad of Bork, stays out. Nice pass by Ryan Berry up to Sam DiGantano. DiGantano has shot, save made by Elkin. Rebound, juicy one at that. Ends up going to the top of the circle. North Catholic ushered it out. Artem Romanov brings it back in on the dump. DiGantano long shift, applying pressure. Cataldi, nice player by Beckett, doesn't take it off of him. Turner dumps it in. That's going to come right back in net off the boards. Martin hit it back in on Bork. Still in a battle for behind the net. Connor Berry, great defense. Pushes it to the side now. Ty Turner out front. Now look out, Cataldi, a shot block. Rebound, Martin couldn't put it in. He had a wide open net. Cataldi. Turner weapon it. They weren't able to get all of it on there. It was Hayden Franos, I should say. And now into the zone they go. Does North Catholic, but they're offside.
And McDowell, they had a wide open net there. Puck was bouncing all over the place. They just couldn't settle it down.
Braden Martin, 2 goals and an assist last time they played. That one's hit down the ice. What is that? No one there. That's an icing. 2 seconds to go in the period. And that gives North Catholic an opportunity here for an offensive faceoff. Bork's going to come off. They're going to put 6 guys out there.
Hey, you get a good shot right off the draw.
Colorero is going to take the faceoff. Colin Gennaro behind him. They don't win the faceoff. McDowell does. And McDowell escapes. But North Catholic, not a bad period for them. Not a bad period at all for North Catholic. And considering what McDowell's done all year in the first period, that's a win.
It is. I mean, I think about it, McDowell. I mean, this might be a little bit of a slap in the face for him, especially being shut out in the first.
And this is a McDowell team that has played 3 games in the last 8 days. In the last 8 days, they played North Hills last Tuesday, lost 5-2. Then they beat Wheeling Park on Thursday, 8-1. And they had to go all the way down to Wheeling to play that game. Then they come home. Then they come down here to play North at Lemieux. It's a lot of driving. It wears on you. And maybe it's a little symptom of that. And let's see what Alex Jackson's thoughts are in the first period.
Well, thank you, guys. We've been treated to a pretty entertaining game so far. And from what I can tell down here, McDowell especially seems very frustrated. I mean, they've had a lot of opportunities down at North Catholic's end of the ice, but they can't get one to go. Some more great goaltending by Dylan Borg. And for North Catholic, they really need to prioritize offense and moving the puck off the ice here in this second period. I mean, they're a little outmatched in shots on goal so far, but it feels like more than that. You definitely can see that McDowell spends a lot more time on the offensive, and North Catholic needs to fix that, but they're still pretty fortunate this game is still 0-0, and I'm excited for this second period of action. Back up to you guys.
Icing against North Catholic early in this one. Alex talking about the frustration. And they should be. And North Catholic should feel very pleased.
Yeah, especially if McDowell's
yes.
like they're the best team in the first period. And North Catholic, let's face it, they're usually the first period is the worst for North Catholic. So
they've scored 13 goals as that shot's high and wide from Martin. North Catholic has scored 13 goals in the first period. McDowell has scored 31. Larry Quinte with some speed down the ice. Digantano now. Digantano was shot off the side of the net. If not, off Elkin. Ryan Berry to Digantano, a shot. Oh, and a save by Elkin with the blocker. Oh, now man numbers the other way. Martin, Cataldi. Oh, he hit it wide, and Berry puts it to the side, and a shot went wide from Peterson. What a start. Digantano now with it. Turner guys stick on it. Cataldi now at center. Has it taken off at his stick by Larry Quinte. And now back to Connor Berry it goes. Berry to Digantano. Up to Ryan Berry, his brother. Oh, and he's met. Big collision. But Ryan Berry stood his ground with Peterson. Digantano, a shot, stop made from a bad angle. But a good opportunity. And off the boards by Martin. Cataldi, one-on-one with Berry. Connor Berry stands him up. And makes a great pass. He's playing fantastic so far. Varley has a puck taken away from him. Chase couldn't keep it in. It gets out. Now taken in by Natividad. That one goes wide. Alessandro, hard off the boards. Varley gets it. Varley, he was being lined up. Going across the ice by Natividad. It didn't quite work, though, as Varley was able to shoulder off that. Vanderlip dumps it in. Heenan goes to chase it. Graff decked by Heenan. Graff gets right back up and makes a good play. And Colaganero gets it to Alessandro. Chips it down. Coderero going to chase it. Oh, but it's icing. As Rowe was just a little bit behind the red stripe at center. Lots of action.
I'll say, I mean, Digantano came down with that great chance off the pass from Berry in the slot, and goaltender barely made that blocker save. And then a 2-on-1 the other way for McDowell. They missed the wide open net again. Shows you how crazy this game has been. So far, both teams trading excellent opportunities.
Heenan's shot stopped by Dylan Bork through a maze of traffic. McDowell scores an average of 5.5 goals per game. That is the best in the division. Colaganero whaps that one around, but it's kept in at the point by Tommy Vanderlip. Now Rowe the captain for North Catholic, tries to get out. Big hit by Varley. He's going to be called for a high hit on Pierce. Or not. It's a look at everybody just been calling delayed offside. And I think he's lucky to get a penalty there. Looking for Alessandro was Calderero, didn't find him. Alessandro finds the puck though on a second chance. Now deflected just wide off of Calderero's stick. Back in front. That goes off of Pearson, doesn't work. Entering the zone was Heenan. He fanned on the dump and Brewski skated by him. They're offside. And Brock Varley, I would call it a refined edge he's played with this year. That's made him such a big-time threat.
Yeah, he's a grinder, and he gets all that energy from North Catholic. It's definitely a big factor out there. I mean, he's the one that always gets the play started.
Without a doubt. Francos takes a shot off of Pontello's stick and goes wide. Pontello around the boards. It's kept in there by Danny Conrad. A battle for it here in the middle of the circle. And Carson Packley is able to get it out. Play to the center of the ice. Taken in by Conrad. His shot. Nice stick on puck there again. That time from Connor Corrigan. Devin Bell quick off his stick. Oh, and that's a high one. Oh, by Pontello off the top edge of the bench. And comes out, but whistle blows. For a tight. And North's going to see what line McDowell puts out, as you have the advantage of being at home, of seeing what line the opposing team puts out. And they put out their top line. So will North Catholic. .56 remaining here in the second period. Ref making sure they're set. And we're off. Ty Turner. In front, blocked! Big block on Brayton Martin. That was Emilio Laraquinte. Sam DiGantano hits it back. Where Laraquinte gets it up the boards nicely to Ryan Berry. Ryan Berry into the zone. A shot save made by goaltender Elkin. Laraquinte wins the face-off, back to DiGantano. Martin was already there though. Martin up to Cataldi. Cataldi a shot, save made by Borker, goes behind the net. It looked like Laraquinte got his stick up high, and now Martin's shot goes wide. Peterson at the point, shot blasted, was blocked by Romanov, now Cataldi. Back up to Peterson. Lim. Turner. Hit down to Martin. Up to Lim. Lim off the skate of Romanov and just goes wide. And that clearing attempt by Berry goes up into the netting. And let's send it to Alex Jackson.
Thank you, guys. Well, we have been treated to some great goaltending by both of these teams. I mean, the score, of course, still 0-0. Some great defensive play on both ends. Just a little bit of frustration. Both offenses, just a lot of opportunities, a lot of shots on goal. North Catholic right now with 14 shots in the net, and McDowell with 13. But, of course, nobody able to put it in. And if you flash back to their first meeting in October 4th of 2022 in Erie. The score after overtime was 5-4 in a game that North Catholic won. So we've been treated to definitely a different kind of game. I mean, these teams maybe they've seen some film. I mean, they know each other's tricks a little bit better because we're still at somewhat of a stalemate here, definitely on the scoreboard, obviously. Back up to you guys. Thanks.
And lots of opportunities this right for both teams. Shots 14-13 in favor of North Catholic. Centered in front, look out. Shot save made. On Wendell. Natividad. Pierce off the boards. Kept going by Gennaro. Call Gennaro into the zone. Shot blocked by Pierce. Right on the shins. Natividad hits it across. Pierce carries it to center. Still maintains it into the North Catholic end. Top of the circle, a shot. Save made by Bork. That one's hit off the boards by Graff and down the icing. And McDowell here, Callie, keeping with what looks to be their third line. And North Catholic will bring out their second line. And that one goes off of Varley's sticking into the bench. As it's interesting to see the chess match between coaches with what lines they put out at different times. Because in a game like this, it really does matter.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, coaches, I'm sure they've studied the roster.
Oh, and they scored off the face-off. A shot on goal and then the rebound. Danny Conrad gets his third of the season. McDowell up 1-0 with 10:02 to go in the second.
North Catholic just nobody down low, and that causes McDowell. They're able to pick up the rebound and stuff it past Bork, and they get the first tally up on the board here midway through the second.
Conrad again, save made by Bork. And North Catholic won from behind last time they played against McDowell. They're going to have to do it again. Alessandro up to Varley. Varley has it chipped away from him, gets it back though, now behind the net. Up the boards, gets around Pontello, chipped up in the air by Calderero, who tries to take a big whack at it again. Missed it, but follows it up and gets the puck out. Brock Varley off the boards. Gets it to his teammate, Alessandro. Now Varley looking in front for Calderero, didn't get to him. Now out in front, taken away by Frenos. Conrad dumps it in. And Connor Berry gets it set for North. Nice pass up to Calderero, who just has it fall off his stick. And now Alessandro's shot tipped off the glove of Elkin and behind the net. Romanov a shot. That one's tipped, and Elkin springs up to catch that one.
Man, that puck took a weird bounce. It was a little lower. That might have been in the net, because I don't think Elkin was ready for that one.
And around the boards, first line against first line. Cataldi in for McDowell. Cataldi, a shot, nice defense by Connor Barrett to get that one away to the corner. As that one never got a net. Barry, another great play. Oh my goodness. And he gets it to his brother Ryan. Now over to DiGaetano, just a little bit high above his stick. He goes to chase it, hit around the boards. Romanov now at center. And now Larquente tips it. They were offside. There's the whistle blown. And the faceoff will come to center ice.
Connor Berry, he's been shining on defense tonight for North Catholic. You just saw it there. 2 great defensive plays in his own end, and he's able to get it up to his brother, Ryan Berry, and his pass to DiGaetano just a bit high, but as you see, those good defense leads to good chances.
Ryan Berry. And now the other way it goes. Nice play to get around him, man. They're not going to call a trip there. Martin is shot, save made by Burke, and he covers up before any rebound comes out. 7:44 to go in the second. And North Catholic needs a spark. Behind the net, there's a battle for it. Battle is won by not to be done. No, it's not. Beckett Dunn says no and takes it the other way. Beckett Dunn with speed to the neutral zone. Beckett Dunn still maintains it. Oh, and a play still has it on his stick. Up and nowhere was there to help him. Not to be done the other way. Dumps it into his own bench. Face-off comes out to the dot right outside the zone on the right wing. Side. Up the boards. Nice player by Pierce. Off the stick of Risher. Now Vanderlip hits it off the boards to center. Or Graff gets it. Graff, nice play there by Beckett Dunn. And North Catholic has to play here at their own blue line. Lost in the feet of Graff, was it? And now taken in. Heenan couldn't make a play on his calling. Air got out. Now Heenan gets it back. Heenan a shot. Save made. Behind the net now. And the net comes off the Mornings. Behind goaltender Bork. Larquente wins the draw with the help of Ryan Berry, who hits it off the high glass, gets it out of the zone. Dumped back in by Frenos. Now kept in by Martin. Martin a shot, save made, Bork covers it up. And Dillon's played really well.
He has. He's played very well for the Trojans.
He saved 18 of 19. Last time they played, he saved 21 of 25. And now he just needs his guys in front of him to get some goals. Martin brings it up to the top of the circle. Now he's in the high slot. Shot just goes wide. Lim turns it over. Ryan Berry now up to DiGaetano. Numbers for North Catholic. DiGaetano over to Berry. Saved by Elkin. Larquente cross-checked in front of the McDowell net. And McDowell takes the other way. Cataldia's shot goes wide. And he lets it go out. Plays over to Peterson, who hits it in. Dylan Burke stops it. Off the boards, and it gets out thanks to DiGantano, who got a piece of it. Blair Quinte dumps it in for North Catholic. Peterson lifts it into the North Catholic bench. And Coach Babs,
I
how
think
about
he
that?
caught that.
On the fly for Coach Babs. Let's set it down to Alex Jackson.
All right, well, in hockey, at every level, they say that you should give it your all for around 45 to 60 seconds on your line. When you get back to the bench, you should be breathing heavy. And that definitely holds true for North Catholic. I was by their bench, and they are huffing and puffing. They're really giving it all they've got in this game, and they're still down by one. And I was able to catch some of what the coaches were saying. And it's back to what Coach Hoffman told me before the game. I mean, they need to claw back in this one. And as I said, they're not trying to reinvent the wheel. It's got to capitalize on opportunities. I mean, stuff they've been working at all season and been improving at all season, but they still feel like they haven't hit their peak. They haven't hit where they want to be. So they're going to try and improve on that through the course of this game, finish strong, and, of course, claw back into this one. Back up to you guys.
And that's an interesting perspective from what we have down there at ice levels. Alessandro brings it in. And now Brock Varley in front. Oh, he's tripped up. No call. Taken the other way and dumped in by Bruschi. Up to the point. Turnover by Corrigan. Kept in the zone by Cowers. Now a shot just wide from Para. It got tipped wide. Cowers. Still in the zone. Off a skate, and it gets out. Pontello to Varley, and out it goes. And Alex was talking about North Catholic looking fatigued. And you wouldn't think that, considering North Catholic hasn't played a game since last Tuesday. McDowell had to play a game down in Wheeling. Granted, against not a good team, but they had to play a game in Wheeling. And you can look at the bench, they do look fatigued for North Catholic.
They do. I mean, they definitely not as fast as they came out in the first period. And I think once McDowell scored that first goal, spirits got lowered a little bit on the bench. But I wouldn't get too upset about it yet. You still got a lot of hockey left, and you're only down by one. And it's not like North Catholic isn't getting any chances. They are getting chances on net for sure.
Risher fanned on it. Taken around. The boards by McDowell. Becca Dunn keeps it in. And a lot of stagnant play here from North Catholic. Brock Varley trying to change some of that. He's getting in some nice battles there. No call there as he slashed a man. Risher. Turned it over. Pierce now. Dumped in by Jacob Banowitz. Graff over to Risher. We're down to 2:20 to go. Risher. That was Ganera, my fault. Hit it over towards Risher. Risher goes to make an attempt at the puck. Now he goes off for a change. And Quinn has played a great game. So far with his speed. Ryan Berry off his stick. No call there in a slash. As the puck did get out. Starting to see some emotion register from both teams. We're seeing some battles along the boards. Martin taken away from him by DiGantano. Hits it with his skate. Lim takes a seat. And now Ryan Berry comes. Berry fans on the pass or the shot. Ryan finds DiGantano. DiGantano trying to hit it in front. Elkin might have batted it right back. Cataldi now, minute 20 to go. Martin, shot stopped by Bork, and he'll keep it for a whistle. And North, they're close.
They're close. I mean, they've had a lot of chances for sure. Puck just seems to go everywhere but in the net.
Minute 16 to go in the second. A reminder, Owen's observations coming up at the conclusion of this period. Something we always look forward to. And his tremendous insight that he brings us at the end of the second period and at the end of the game. And Alex Jackson, that insight there just of North Catholic being tired, something you can't quite pick up from up here. But once he points it out, you can see it. And we love having him down there. He's brought a lot to the broadcast this year, as has so much so has Callie as well. And here we go. Peterson blocked by Ganera, goes wide. Peterson, another shot, that's off the side of the net. Connor Berry gets a whack at that. And North Catholic is able to clear it off of by Alessandro. Brock Varley keeps it going. Now Conorero picks it up where he left off. Conorero in front. Head off the pad of Elkin. End of the side. 35 seconds to go in the period. Kept in by Connor Berry. Alessandro still has it. Hit to the side by Elkin. Down to 20. Remaining in the period. Peterson now. Across their offside with 17.4 to go. And line number one comes out for both teams for the remainder of this period. Face-off eventually won by McDowell, but Miller Quinte takes it away and backhands it in. We're down under 10 to go. Now down to 6. Behind that, Vanderlip. He's trying to hold it there. Barry trying to get in front. We're down to 2. And there will be no shot as Martin hits it down the rest of the ice. End of 2, North Catholic down by 1. They were down by 1 though. Last time they played McDowell, at the first game of the year, they're down 3-2. Going into the third, down by 1 now again. We'll see what happens.
We will.
They'll come back. Now we send it over to Owen Hoffman, our resident analyst, who's going to give us his thoughts on the first 2 periods. Owen, what are your observations?
Bork helps them 2 ways. He's making saves and he's backing them up, like telling them if there's a guy behind him or not. North has to protect Bork a little more. And I've been watching with my dad. They need to cover the rebound because most of their goals that they've allowed have been on the rebound.
You're right.
And that's all I have. And I just want to say hi to Max because he texted me.
Hey, Max. Hopefully you're enjoying this game and hopefully stick around with us for the third period. Thank you, Owen. We appreciate it as always. Callie, thoughts so far?
First period was definitely a good period for North Catholic. I mean, I do agree with Alex that they did start to slow down as the second period went on. I mean, especially, as I said before, after McDowell scored that first goal. But I feel like going into the third, they've got a lot of time in the third, and they're only down by 1. And I say, keep your spirits up. North came out good. I mean, the shots are close, 19-16. McDowell's leading. So I wouldn't get too worried yet.
And we still have 1 period left to play. And we'll be back in just a couple of minutes right here on the North Catholic Sports Network as we take our second intermission break from the broadcast. And we'll be back in about 6 minutes. So grab a drink, go to the bathroom, get something to eat, and we'll get ready to have the third period in just a little bit. Talk to you soon.
Welcome back to our coverage of North Catholic versus McDowell. I'm Alex Jackson here with Coach Babarich for an interview after the second period. So, Coach, down 0-1. Tell us about the situation from a coach's standpoint.
Well, it's a back and forth game, right? Both teams have had chances. It's a tight game against the two teams that are battling for playoff position. We played a really good first period, outshot them. Second period, we kind of got back on our heels a little bit, weren't executing, weren't moving the puck with a purpose. We got to get back to that in the third period, and we do that. I think I like our chances to get a few opportunities to cash in here in the third.
Of course, of course. Well, I've heard a lot of talk around the school about how big of a game this is, how it's a big test for you guys. So has the environment or the plan at practice been any different? Like, how's that felt? Yeah,
just trying to increase the intensity and simulate that atmosphere of what you'll face in a tight game like this. Make sure guys are prepared and ready to execute when the situations are in front of them out there on the ice. Other than that, though, it's business as usual, right? We got to take care of our own business, no matter who's on the ice against us.
And how do you feel like that's inflected in today's game?
I think we're there, right? I think we've been executing. We got away from it a little bit in the second period, but if we get back to it here in the third, we're right there with them, and we have a good chance to come out with a victory here in the third period.
That's great, Coach. Well, I'll send you away. Good luck in the rest of the game. Thank you.
Thanks, Alex.
Thank you, Alex and Coach Babarich. Babs' breakdown right there. And it's going to be a mix of a couple things. Some things you said there. Converting on opportunities. They missed several in that period. And you got to be able to execute on the opportunities that you're given and shut down opportunities of McDowell. But keys to win, would you say, Callie, for the third period for North?
I say you got to play how they started the first period for sure. North Catholic, they were out there. They were playing hard. They were putting pressure on McDowell, not letting them really get set up correctly for any chances. North Catholic, they were going the other way with a bunch of shots on net, and they even had a bunch of odd man rushes. If they play that way they did in the first, I feel like maybe they could at least tie it up with McDowell here in the third.
For sure. And I would take the time. We're a group that likes to shout out the fans. Oh, and shout out Max. Max, thank you for watching. It's probably past your bedtime. How old is Max, Owen? How old is Max? Older than you? Okay. And Owen will be turning 10 in just 2 weeks. But let's shout out Miss Judy Roberts, who's watching us from Weaverville, North Carolina tonight, the hometown of the illustrious and prestigious Jeff Grindstaff, father of the great Gabe Grindstaff. And we appreciate her faithful viewership of our broadcasts and her support of North Catholic hockey. And we hope we can bring home a great rest of the game for her. And Jason Evans, head coach of Montour, is also watching tonight. They have to play McDowell 2 times in the next couple weeks. Nice game plan for that. Just watching some film right here. Friend of Jonathan Hoffman, head coach of North Catholic. Nice save there by Bork on Turner. And another nice save by Bork on Cataldi. Larry Quinte down to 1 knee to win that. Cataldi gets it, and he gets it in. Nico Cataldi, goal number 25 on the year, 49 points, leading single A. Puts McDowell up 2-0, just 23 seconds in to the period.
I thought Bork had that one. He saved it. Just slid out of his pad and over the goal line. It's like in slow motion there.
And a repeat of stat for earlier. This first line for McDowell as Alessandra brings it in. Alessandra's shot, that one goes high. Of Cataldi, Turner, and Martin. They have 113 points this year. North Catholic, and now 100 and probably 115 now points combined if you tally it up. And now North Catholic's entire team has 108. And that just shows just how dominant that line has been and how that it really is carries the team. From the senior Cataldi and Martin leading the way, 1 and 2 in points in Class Single A, as now Martin up to 49. 44, I should say. Cataldi at 49 as that's dumped in by Pierce. Graff evades the stick of Varley, hit right back in by Pierce. Borg leaves it for Ganera. Ganera, Alessandro leaves it behind. Nice stick there by Calderero, but it goes into the bench of North Catholic. Dumped in by Pierce. Graff around. There first was McDowell. Quinn Tyler plugging away. And Graff ends up getting it back. Graff around for Risher. Risher makes a nice play. Beckett Dunn gets it up to the point. Pierce backhands it deep. Heenan. And taken away from him by Ganera. Ganera gets it out. Pierce at center. Dumps it back in, but it goes right to the stick of Ganera at the top of the circle. Passed across ice. That's going to go on goal. No icing. Up the boards, kept in by Graff. Graff a shot. Turned away by Elkin. Now Risher. Keeps the puck on his stick. Risher still has it. Up to Graff, whose shot or pass went wide. And right to McDowell. Pass it by Heenan, taken away by Risher. Now Beckett Dunn down the ice. Beckett Dunn makes a move, and he comes! Oh, and he couldn't finish! And now Elkin gets the puck back to his pad, and he covers.
Excellent speed by Beckett Dunn on that rush. He beat all the defensemen, but he just lost handle of the puck as soon as he made it to the net. So he tried to pull it backhand and lift it over Elkin's pad.
Face-off won by Grindstaff. Not even Paglia in there. Pontello now up to Paglia. And goes to Grindstaff towards it. Devin Bell now chasing on the far side. Taken up here by McDowell. A little bit of speed, dumped in here by the first goal scorer, Danny Conrad. Now out in front, nice stick by Corrigan. Brushes it to the side. Now behind the net, McDowell. Corrigan gets a skate on that one. That was not going out in front. Trying to center that one was Alec Kuhn. Now Conrad. Out in front, nice skate there by Corrigan, who's had a great shift, gets it out. Alec up to his teammate Harrison Parra. Dumped in now by Alec. Now Connor Berry. Lifts that one out to center, where it's knocked down, taken in by Fernandos. Shot save made by Bork. Now Connor Berry. Oh, what a move! Turn him inside out. And his clearing attempt was knocked down though, and kept in the zone. Jacob Banowitz kept it in. Banowitz still in a battle there. Lim now. Connor Berry gets it back on his stick. Up the glass, kept in by Lim. But a whistle blows as they're going to say he closed his hand on the puck. And with that, let's send it down to Alex Jackson.
Well, in this third period, North Catholic is, of course, off to a bit of a rough start. I mean, that goal just kind of slipped in there early on. I mean, that's got to take a hit to their confidence. So I think we're all interested to see, I mean, how they take this. I mean, how they can react and keep fighting in this game. And then in my interview with Coach Babs, he echoed all the things they've been working on in practice and what they need to do better in this game. So I think they've just got to put their head down, kind of just clear their minds and just kind of get at that because, I mean, they're down 2, haven't put up any goals yet. And, I mean, they're at this point where they really got to start firing on all cylinders. Back up to you guys. Thanks.
Offside with the Trojans of North Catholic entering the zone. They have to relent, taking the other way. We thank Alex for that insight as always, as that goal really does sting North Catholic and their focus trying to start this period off right. At the point, Peterson now to Martin. Martin makes a move. Save made. Big save made by Dylan Bork. Now Digantano chips it across. Martin gets it on his stick, dumps it in. They just can't get anything going up the ice, Callie.
You just can't. McDowell's now in full control of the game here after they scored that second one against North Catholic.
And that goes up into the netting. From Ty Turner. McDowell has 6 All-Stars on their team this year. Quite impressive. I'll name them here in a second. I bet you can guess the first 3. It's that top line again. Colorado was chasing that one. It was hit out though nicely. And down the ice by Nico Valentine, who gives chase to Colin Ganera. Ganera lost control of the puck. Alessandro though comes back, gets it up the boards, but not out. Valentine at the top. And take it away from him. Varley, nice play to get it over to Ganera, who from his knees gets it to Alessandro. Alessandro enters the McDowell end with it. Alessandro maintains. Around, no good. Colorado's shot, save made. Kept into the point by Graff. Now gets out, is chipped up by Valentine. Heenan now. Nice play by Ganera to get it away from his stick. Not to be down, up to the point. Off the stick of Brewski. Varley trying to skate it up. Shot on goal from Vanderlip. Turned aside by Bork. Pierce, his backhand goes straight into the netting. And the faceoff will come just outside McDowell end. 9:52 remain in the third, Callie.
Yeah, McDowell now leading in shots 27-18 here against North Catholic, as they've been pretty much dominant here in the third period. North Catholic looking for any spark possibly here in the third that they could get something going.
Pontello to Dunn, who dumps it in. Quinn Tyler now. Pursues it behind the net. Has it taken away from him by Para. Now centered in front nicely. Now it's Beckett Dunn, a shot. Scores! Beckett Dunn! And what a play by Quinn Tyler. And Quinn Risher. That line has been very good tonight. Very good, and they finally get rewarded for their efforts. Beckett Dunn, a great opportunity earlier in the period, couldn't convert, makes good on that opportunity and executes it. North Catholic down by 1 with 9:19 to go.
Now this was the spark North Catholic was looking for. Beckett Dunn puts it home.
McDowell looking for a response now. They send out their power line. North Catholic responds with theirs. Connor Berry all over Braden Martin. Now Turner gets it to his point man. Turner Playing catch with Peterson. Turner shot, save made by Bork. Carberry off the glass, it gets out. Now Cataldi. Skates in with it, shot blocked. That went off the glove of Romanov. Romanov toppled over by Cataldi in front. North Catholic doesn't get it out there. Braden Martin looking for Turner off his stick and wide. Done from Tyler and Risher. And great play forcing the turnover by that line. Risher to Tyler. Then Dunn with a finish. Ryan Berry enters with it. Berry, nice pass over to DiGaetano. DiGaetano gets it towards the net, but it goes wide behind it. Romanov a shot, save made, juicy rebound. Gobbled up by McDowell and taken by Cataldi and Martin. Martin now, great D, back check by Berry. Still there in front. Larquente was able to get it over. The clear went off of DiGaetano. Cataldi kept it in. Now that shot goes wide. Vanderlip a shot. Glove save. Dylan Bork. Who's been there all night for North Catholic. Face-off ball by North Catholic. Ryder, though, turns it over. Not to be done. Trying to get it towards the front. Nice stick there by Graff. And it goes to Brock Varley. Gets it off the boards. Vanderlip keeps it in at the point. Shot save made by Bork, who has it in his blocker. Kept in by Vanderlip here. Shot by Valentine. Oh, he had some room. It just went high. Heenan got it down deep. Not to be done. Oh, and Risher, not Risher, but that was Graff, pardon me. He was able to force that one over to the side. Graff in a battle with him now. Nice hit. No penalties in this one. Last time these two teams played, there were 18 penalties.
We'll say there were some blatant calls in this game that should have been made, but none yet so far, and I guess it's kind of a good thing for North Catholic is try and stay out of the box, especially against a big team like McDowell. Nice stick there by Colin Ganera. Impeccable hand-eye coordination prevented that one from going all the way down the ice. His shot there blocked by Vanderlip. Reverses it to Colorado. Colorado gets the puck back. Now at the top high slot. Still has it. Leaves it for Ganera. Ganera's shot just goes wide. And out on the boards, Brock Varley comes out with it. Colorado. And Alessandro. Alessandro hits it back towards the net. Save made by Elkin, who is ready. 5:50 to go here in the third period. Graff at the point. Along to Ganera. Ganera towards the net. That one goes wide. Alessandro down to Colorado in front. Now Ganera at the point. A shot blocked by Heenan. Great puck possession by North Catholic, but nothing came of it. Beckett Dunn hits it into the zone. Top of the circle, kept in by Varley. Varley, they deemed he was not tripped by Lim. And it's hit out by McDowell. Off the boards from Pontello. Lim hits it right back to him. Pontello cross Corrigan. Corrigan up to Dunn. Dunn dumps it in. Quinn Tyler still with it. Lim has had trouble getting that puck out today from behind his own net. They've had pressure all over him.
Romanov keeps it in. Risher turns it over. And much to the chagrin of Coach Hoffman. That pass from Dunn doesn't find Risher. Risher still battling for it, gets a stick on puck there. McDowell's going to have to keep it in there for now. And now the other way they're going. McDowell, Cataldi knocked down by DiGantano. We're down to 3:55 to go in this one. Shot and save made on Franos by Dylan Bork. Now DiGantano just evades his stick. Dumped back in by Cataldi. North Catholic goes back to play it. Romanov to Tyler. Cataldi there as well. Now Martin walks down with it. Nice save from Barry. Stopped them in their tracks. Up to the point now, Pierce. Looking across for Turner. Didn't get it to him. Taken this way, the other way I should say, by Tyler. Tyler, DiGantano, a shot. Save made. That was a good shot. Turner off the boards. Connor Berry plays at his own blue line. Tipped by Tyler and into the McDowell end it goes. Callie, 3 minutes to go. What are you thinking?
I don't know, North Catholic, they've had a lot of possession in the offensive end, but not a lot of shots. They're trying, I'd say, making it a little too cute in the offensive end.
Ryan Berry enters. Shot just wide. And Elkin got the rebound off the boards and keeps it. .247 to go. Third period. Big divisional game. And North Catholic's got to give everything they got. Graff keeps it in. At the top now, Colorado going to work behind the goal line. Whipped around. Graff's going to have to keep it in. He does nicely. Still in the zone. Now taken out by Natividad, who is going to be called for an icing. And that's a break for North Catholic, as he was short of the center ice line. That helps a lot for North.
Interesting to see North Catholic too pulls Dylan Bork with the remaining 2:21 to go.
Good
So
point.
they have the face-off in their offensive end.
Got to be soon. Well, you still got a little bit of time. Once you get that 130 range,
Yeah, that's
we'll point that out to you when it gets to that point. Shot towards the net. Save made by Elkin. Graff got it to the net. Larry Quinte backhanded it. Easily turned away. Now, oh, that was deflected off a lemon in. That was from Ganera's shot at the point, and that's going to be an icing as McDowell panics. And they're going to send in the senior line for North Catholic with 1:56 to go. And probably another line change. And let's send it down to Alex Jackson.
All right, guys. Well, I think we all knew it would come down to this. I mean, we've been talking about how great of a game this was going to be from the beginning. I mean, North, of course, with that clutch goal early on. And they need some more lightning right now. Let's see if they can do it.
Barry without a stick. As back the other way it goes, his stick broke. Still in the play. Shot save made by Dylan. Oh, Rowe flips it way up there. Oh my goodness. Up by the lights that they use for open skate.
stuck in the rafters up there.
1:36 to go. Timeout. North Catholic. Callie, 1:36 to go. You've seen how North Catholic's played. If you're Coach Hoffman, what are you telling them to do?
I'm telling them, get possession, take it down the ice, make sure you settle it down good. He'll probably pull Bork out of the net, more than likely. And just take shots on net. Don't try and force passes cross ice, because most likely we've seen McDowell pick a bunch of those off already in this game. Pass it around the perimeter a few times, take the shots, get it to the net. Get those juicy rebounds. That's how McDowell scored their goals. I think that's what North Catholic needs to do here in the remaining minute 36.
North Catholic, when they played McDowell here at the Lemieux Center last year in the quarterfinal matchup of the PIHL playoffs, it was a game very similar to this. I believe it was 2-1 in the final seconds of the third period, in which Ryan Berry tied the game to send it to overtime with it had to be less than 30 seconds left. And North Catholic did end up losing that game, but what an effort on the comeback, as you wouldn't have even gotten that chance to play an extra period if they had not scored that goal. Now we're down to a minute 13 to go. Alessandro off the wall to Brock Varley. Out comes Dylan Bork. Varley into the nets. Stop made. That one's cleared. On goal and in. It's the assistant captain, Tommy Vanderlip, with his first goal of the year. .58 seconds remain. And the frustration seeps in. Cataldi in on that. Dylan stops that one. Romanov now with some speed. Up the ice. Held on to it too long. Off the stick of DiGantano. Into the McDowell end. And North Catholic enters off sides. Romanov back for it. 20 seconds remain in this one. As it's dumped in by McDowell, this one is going to be looked back on with some regret from North Catholic, as they had opportunities in this one. They weren't able to convert. And we'll save it for next time. Sam DiGantano showed some great restraint there after getting hit on the boards. It's going to be this one's going to be a tough one, a stinging one for North Catholic.
For sure, because they played a tight game. They kept themselves in the game against McDowell the whole time, just couldn't finish.
Dylan Bork on the shots he faced. I'm not going to count the empty netter, but I know they will. But if you go without the empty net goal, he made 29 saves on 31 shots. He had a great game. And the players in front of him did not do enough to get him the win. And it's a game between two good teams. Two teams that will be in the playoffs.
Yeah, and this could possibly be the playoff matchup.
You're absolutely right.
Playoffs.
You're absolutely right. And this could go a long way towards seeding. And we hate for it to go down that route, but it could. And you never know, this could be the difference between North Catholic not getting the home playoff game maybe, or not getting the 2 seed in particular, as McDowell comes down 79 and beats North Catholic 3-1. And let's see some thoughts here from Owen Hoffman, the great Owen Hoffman.
At least McDowell doesn't have a shutout because Beckett doesn't score that one goal.
That's true.
What have I been saying? Help Borg out a little. You have one. Don't put your foot off the gas pedal. Even if you're down 1 or 2, keep your foot on the gas to see if you can score another. North is getting too fancy, and just pit pucks on net. That's all you need to do to score goals. Don't be too fancy.
You're absolutely right. Anyone you want to shout out?
I want to shout out to my mom, my grandma, and Pat, and again, Max, Shelly, and Sarah.
Excellent. How about that from our buddy, Owen Hoffman? Tremendous as always, and giving us great insight as he always does, and he's right. And he's right, and that's exactly.
Yep.
That's exactly what North needs to fix going into their next matchup, which is next Thursday at Brady's Run Ice Rink. We'll call it Ice Arena, where they'll play Blackhawk, a game in which they should win. They play Beaver as well, a game in which they should win after that. Then 3 big games in a row. On February the 9th, they play at Quaker Valley. And then February the 14th, Valentine's Day, we have a relationship where there's no love lost between Moon and North Catholic. And that's another big one. And then Avonworth on the 20th. Both the Avonworth and the Quaker games will be played at Barrel, and they'll finish the year on the road as well at Beaver, which is at Brady's Run Ice Arena. So North Catholic, you're down to 6 games remaining on the year. But you're playing teams that how many of those matchups? Look at it, 4 of those 6 are on teams looking on the outside are on the outside looking in the playoff picture. And Avonworth right now is a sitting duck. They have 16 games played, which is far more than any other team that's in that hunt for that final 6 seed, which they are right now. Moon has played 11 games, so 5 less than Avonworth, and they have 12 points, which is just 5 behind Avonworth, who has 17. And so Avonworth is going to be in a race down the stretch to win as many as they can. But overall tonight, it's a sad loss for North.
It is sour.
It is.
Sour loss, but I mean, you got to look on the positives this game. You played that great first period, as we mentioned earlier. McDowell, best team in the first period. That's a positive to look at. You got Dylan Bork making all those saves in the net. Another positive to look at. We had some great defensive plays, offensive chances, good things to take away from this game. You just couldn't finish at the end.
You're absolutely right. And the next time we'll be on the air for a North Catholic hockey broadcast will be 2 weeks from today, when Beaver will come, and that will be senior night for North Catholic on the 31st of January. And it'll be Owen Hoffman's birthday. We're looking forward to that. And it's going to be a great broadcast for that. Callie will be on the call. I'll be color. Alex Jackson will be down at ice level. Patrick Sharp will be up here as always. And Ava Connolly, who does a phenomenal job as always with our camera down at ice level, which we love and value so much. And that does it for us here. That's our crew. That's our game. We leave you with the score. North Catholic 1, McDowell 3.